rolling and kicking with this extra meaty version of the Meaty Talk. Now we have on the show the one and only Miss Mabu High herself, Miss Candice Marie. Well, hi, Miss Vanjie. I mean, Candice, how are you doing today?
Mabu, hi, I'm doing well, Jenny. How are you?
I am doing great. So how did it feel to be in the top 5 of Drag Survivor Dolls?
Honestly, it was shocking.
It was shocking?
There were a couple of weeks that I didn't think that I was doing well, and there were a couple of weeks that I thought I didn't bring it as much as I could because of other things that were happening that were outside of Drag Survivor, but you just gotta push on right through.
What were those weeks?
So one of those weeks was the 90s week where I did a little Alanis Morissette. She was feeling a little down at that point. Oh. And then the musicals week, the week before Christmas, that was my biggest, probably my lowest point that I've ever felt just in general. Mm-hmm. And it showed because I landed in the bottom and I had to lip sync for my life.
So those were both the times you sang live, correct?
Yes.
Have we learned our lesson?
Don't sing live.
Who do you think was the cattiest this entire season? Give me all the tea.
Who do I think was
You cannot nominate yourself.
Oh, why not? I can't?
I don't want the tea about you. I don't want the tea about yourself. I want the tea about everybody else.
The cattiest of everyone. Honestly, I just did not have the warmest feeling from probably Kissy Lee out of everyone.
Who do you think grew the most throughout the entire competition?
Grew the most? Gabino, definitely. Gabino, I think we were talking about Drag Survivor even when we were announced as we were going to be the cast trying to qualify. And at that point, I just remember sitting down with him and being like, man, we're gonna wear X, Y, and Z, all the clothes that we've worn before, thinking about the things that we were going to do. But then, for someone who has been doing this less than everyone else, I was so surprised by how well he took this competition by storm, and he ended up becoming the dark horse in this entire competition. So.
He came and he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think grew the least throughout the entire competition?
Grew the least. Tracy Bell.
Oh my God, you were so stupid. Tracy Bell was eliminated first.
Just in case you guys forgot.
Her and is it Alda Glitter. I always called her Alda Glitter. It's like a grocery store. Where are you going today? I'm going to Alda Glitter. Gotta give my quarter for that little cart to push around so I can get Alda Glitter at the Aldas.
And then get that quarter back when you return it.
Right. What was your favorite challenge throughout the entire competition?
My favorite challenge, surprisingly, was one that I didn't know that I was going to like. Country was my favorite one.
Give us a little recap of what you did.
So for Country Week, I was trying to figure out a way of, I fucking hate country music, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. And then I remembered when I was younger, living in Florida with my family, and my ex-stepdad was playing some kind of twangy type of music, and I was like, what is this? I'm kind of into it. And it was Shania Twain. And I remember one of her songs.
Who doesn't love Shania Twain? I mean,
right? And then I remember jiggling a little bit to that little, honey, I'm home. And I was like, okay, honey, I'm home. But where's my home? And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, my home is my country. My country is the Philippines. So that's why I did Honey, I'm Home for the beginning, and then did a little bit of There's No Place Like Home, and then went into the song Bebot by the Black Eyed Peas, where they were screaming, Filipino, and I revealed into my country flag.
Oh, that was awesome. That's a great take on, Country Week.
Yeah, because basically what
that's
country...
so outside of the box, but it's still...
Country.
Because
country for Americans are, that ragtime songs that you hear in America.
Yeah.
Because this is your country, so that country music to you is yours. For me, since I was born and raised in a different country, that's my country music. is something that's in my native language.
Awesome. How do you feel about the inclusion of the top 5 instead of 4?
I was the very first one to say put her in because I'm not worried. She already got eliminated once. She can get eliminated again.
Actually, it's been twice.
Oh, twice. I'm sorry. She got eliminated twice. She can get eliminated again.
Actually, almost twice. That other one, she
almost got eliminated.
Almost got eliminated. Well, you know, every week for her.
No, honestly, I was the first one. I was the first one to speak up and said, like, yeah, put her back in because honestly, the top 5 have put together such a wonderful show so far, and I think Riri is probably the one that has the best kind of sense of fashion as far as like everyone here in the entire competition.
Candice, did you agree with the judges throughout the season?
Yeah, honestly, yes. There were a lot of, save for one, and we're gonna go to that later. But I do believe a lot of the things that they said reflected a lot of the things that I showed on stage when I wasn't mentally prepared, and it was obvious. They did not like it, and it was obvious that I was going to be, you know, at the bottom at that point. The only one that I was really still irked about was that zebra print from Disney. Disney Week. They kept saying,
She wore fucking zebra print for the Dalmatians.
but listen,
I understand what she wore throughout the show.
yes, throughout the entire thing, she wore zebra. And my song that I had was Bitch Better Have My Puppies. So she didn't have the puppies yet, she was looking for it. That's why she was wearing zebra.
So I take it that Priscilla was not your favorite judge.
Not that week. Not that week.
Who was your least favorite judge?
Priscilla. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, she's really terrible. Candice, how was your experience throughout this entire competition?
Honestly, it's been really great. I feel like I gave a lot more than what people thought expected that I would typically do as an entertainer. I grew a lot as an entertainer, but not just that. I think I grew as far as style, as far as makeup, as far as like my creativity being on stage. Also, like 4 months ago, I didn't even know how to turn on a sewing machine, and now I'm making my own outfits. So I've learned a lot from this experience. I've progressed a lot further than I thought that I would. And I suggest Drag Survivor for anybody that wants to push themselves a lot further, and for anybody else that wanna experience something that they wouldn't normally.
Candice, let's take a look at your journey throughout this entire competition.
Play with your dolls. We'll be a perfect family.
beautiful. How does it feel to be the loser of Drag Survivor 2?
Where's my check?
Yeah, it was this
It was
big,
given to
and it
him.
was handed to someone else.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the winner? Great. Where can we find you at on all the social medias?
You can find me on Instagram at Candice Marie KC, on Facebook at Candice Marie, or you can find me every second Sunday of the month here at Hamburger Marys. I will be hosting Candyland every Tuesday for trivia and every Friday for the RuPaul's Drag Race watch party over at our sister bar, Woody's.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Meaty Talk, Candice. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Mabu, bye.